Okay, so make some Greeble type stuff. Today, let's make a bolt. I know I need a lot of nuts and bolts, and ironically, in all the kit bash sets I have, I don't have one. So, um, bolts, nuts and bolts it is. Let's start off with vanilla, just kind of vanilla. We're gonna use machine tools and mostly vanilla for this, I think. Uh, Cylinder, way in there. Okay, so this one is going to be the first one. Then we're going to make this one 64 because I want it to be fairly smooth. Uh, and then we're going to hide it because we don't want it anymore. Then we're going to go into cylinder 2. And I'm going to turn on, make this one 32 for you anything. And I'm going to change the radius to 0.5. So it's kind of skinny. I'm going to leave it at 2 meters for now. Uh, Spring cascades it is. Origin. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have one more cylinder. And this one, we're going to make it back though. 0.1. I'm going to change it to 6 though. And we're going to change the depth to 1. And now we have a fairly good nut and like a bolt. Very low poly. So we're going to take these two and we're going to shift D. Drop it and we're going to move it into a new collection marked LP. Okay. These two, and we're going to hide that. Okay, so now we have this, and we're going to, let's see, let's hide the nut first and do the threads on this. I'm going to use machine tools for this. First, we're going to do one loop. I'm going to move it all the way up there. I'm going to show you why we're going to do that in a minute. Let's do that, and then we're going to grab all these faces here. And if you have machine tools, you have the option, you can turn on thread, and you can do this. Maybe 16. Like 18. 18 looks good. And now this extra little cap here, what we're going to do is we're going to grow in the face mode, which we are. And we're just going to scale this in. Let's make it so it looks like it's... Yeah, perfect. Open a little bit more up. Because if you notice, on our references, where the references, a lot of the nuts and bolts, when you look at the end of them, those are all hex heads. Those are gauges. Where are they at? You see how it kind of like angles in a little bit? So the nut can fit on it. So we kind of simulated that a little bit. Make it look slightly more realistic. Although smooth, it looks a little better. And this end goes to the like a hex head, which was this thing, our hex head. I'm gonna shift D this right off the bat. No, actually, we're not. Change that. We're not. I'll keep you, but I don't think we're going to. Uh, Now, nice. It's a nice little nut and all, but it's a little basic. So what we're gonna do is grab this cylinder, Control R, and make 2 cuts. Yeah, perfect. This and this, and we're just gonna scale it in a little bit, and the magic happens. Go. I'm also going to, you notice how these edges are slightly too close. So I'm going to grab this, scale it up just a wee bit. So it's just on the outside of that. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. And then going to shade smooth this and shade smooth this. Make things life a little easier. And hit Control minus, which you can see looks completely invisible. Yay. Let's switch it from difference, which deleted the center, to union combines it, obviously, makes it one piece, and then intersect leaves us with the outside, the inside. So we switch it to fast, I think it's a little cleaner. But, I mean, look how good that looks. Fantastic. Okay, now, this is live, we can hide the cutter, or not. Hide this. Can I select similar? No, of course not. Similar. Yeah, perfect. So we hit Control B. How does that look? That actually looks pretty sharp. I like it. Okay. I approve. You see, that looks really good. Yeah, okay. I'm shockingly pleased with that. So, very good. So I'm going to apply the boolean because I don't need it anymore. I just don't. Looks good. Now you probably think I forgot the hex head. I kinda did, but it's an easy fix. Go into here, hit scale 0, and now we have a hex head. D. There we go. Okay, perfect, so that looks good. Whatever bolt I like, looks good. Okay, easy enough. So we have our hex head. Hide, we have our nuts. And we have a spare, which we probably don't need anymore. And we have our thread. Okay, and this one here we can just 86 all together. Goodbye. And there's going to be one more collection called bolts. And we're going to add the low poly and all of this stuff to it. Really? You go in there too. Rude. Okay. That works. The bolt's gone. That's gone. Okay. Easy enough. And this is just nothing, right? Oh, that's my boolean. Okay, boolean can go bye-bye. Okay. Easy. Okay. Next up, figure out what we're gonna make next. That's easy enough. Let's see here. Next up, we're gonna work on a railing, because everything has to have a railing around it for safety's sake. So yeah, we'll do the railing next.